Okay, this video that I'm about to that you're viewing has been created for Airextreme. They were keen to be shown how to set up a new bookable entity. This bookable entity will be able to be used in-house, and once it's been created, EasyRunner has the ability to create a separate web page for it as well. So where at the moment we're looking at a booking that's got standard jump, and this is the booking that is used online, we could create as an example an event booking, and then the client can then give a separate unique URL to the to the client in question, or it might be that they decide to use this booking to book in their toddler sessions, or various other events that they do. So to create a bookable entity, the best way of doing it is to clone something that already works. So what we'll do is we'll select our standard jump, which we're happy and works, and hold down the control key on the keyboard, and we press the new button. And by doing that clones it. So it clones all of the days advanced booking and days advanced booking for web. It's got our minimum and maximum duration, which we're happy with, and it's also got all the colours that we associate with the booking. So I'm going to change the name of this to school booking. The mnemonic can change to SP, and the first thing I do is I update that and hit OK. And once I've now done that, I can add in the site, which I'm going to do here. So I'm going to add in Airextreme. And then the requirements are important as well. So this booking, we're saying where it happens. So if I had, obviously standard jump is going to go into your main booking grid. But let's say you built a new area outside your park that was doing a salt course booking, I don't know. You could, set up a specific area for that, and the booking can happen there. So this is the kind of the back end of the software where we tell the system where the booking takes place. But this school booking is going to happen in the area jump. And if I was unsure in any way as to where it happened, I can go back to standard jump and I can check and see that, look, it's happening in an area jump. So I want my booking to happen in the same place. So in EasyRunner, this is the sort of the ability where it happens. So I select my area jump, and I just need to put a tick box in those two options, consecutive resources and for display. And this is the maximum anyone can book at any time. So if it was a booking that you wanted limit to a maximum of 5 per booking, we can add that in there. But I'm going to select mine to 55, which is the maximum requirement for this park. But we can change that at a later time. So the basic setup is now done. We've given it a name. And you can see it's now in my list. I've still got the standard jump there. This is the school booking. So I go to the advanced setup. This tick box, allow book selected area. This is basically means I'll be able to use this booking in-house as well. So if someone phones up and I highlight the grid, it's going to show up in my list. If I didn't have that ticked, we wouldn't be able to book it online. We'd only be able to book it online. We wouldn't be able to book it. We wouldn't be able to book it in-house because it wouldn't show on the list. So I'm going to put a tick in that. Jump upsell, this is in relation to the socks at the end of the booking journey being shown. The party bookings tab reporting links are not relevant. The waiver is relevant because this is linked to the waiver that is signed online on the booking journey, and the chain tab isn't relevant. So what have I done so far? I've set up the booking. I can now close the bookable entity section. There's 2 more areas I need to do. I obviously need to give this a price, and I need to set up a rota. So tell the system when it happens, so when I go to book it, it works. So I'm going to do both of those things now. I'm going to do prices first. So I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to go to EasyRunner setup by name. I'm going to go P, and I'm going to go to prices. This is where we set up prices. And generally what the first thing I do is, it can be slightly confusing, the price table in EasyRunner, although once you know the functionality, it's really easy to use. I'm just going to sort them in a certain order by clicking on the bookable entity tab, and now straight away at the top we can see this walk-in standard jump and then the standard jump. And to give you an idea of the logic here, you've obviously got a description. The link is to standard jump here, and the price is set at £10. And this is the POS item here. So this is for your reporting categories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my new price by clicking on new, and I'm going to call it 1 hour school booking. I'm going to give it a minutes booked, so it's 60, and I'm also going to set up a link it to the school booking. I'm also going to give it a price, so let's say, I don't know, it's £7.50. We can obviously go back and change this if we need to. The price table also has the ability to deal with peak and off peak, so if it's a cheaper price during the day than it is at night, then that can be managed via the time zones, so I'd need 2 prices. Likewise, we've got active from and to dates. There's some fantastic functionality in the price table and what it controls. I'm going to use the jump 1 hour POS item, but again this can be changed. And once I've done that, so I've given it a description, minutes booked, which is 60. I've added the bookable entity, the link. Otherwise, if that was blank, obviously it wouldn't be able to pick up the school booking. I've linked the price and added the price in, and then once I've updated that, you can see I've got my school booking in my list now. So we've created the booking, I've given it a price. All I need to do now is tell the system when it can be booked. So I do that in Rota's section of Easy Runner. I create what we call a shift definition, and then I apply that shift definition to the booking. So we go into Tools and then Rota, and you can see you've got, if I expand that, you've got plenty of rotas already set up. I'm going to create one more, Tools Shift Definition, and this is going to be called School Booking. And if this was a regular thing, then I would set my repeating days to 7, but and then set, okay, maybe it happens between 12 and 1 o'clock every Thursday. That's a 24-hour clock format that I've manually inputted in. I could hit the set button here and actually just apply it like this. So I'm going to say it happens between 12 and 1 every Thursday. And I'm going to give it a colour. I'm going to put a tick in Show on Rota Selection Screen. My mnemonic is going to be SB. And once I hit OK, we'll see that my school booking has appeared there. All I need now to do is apply that school booking to the booking itself. So I've created my shift definition. I put a tick box in my school booking. I open that, I don't know, for 3 months, just so I can plot it ahead. I click and I drag it into the first day, which is Tuesday the 24th. I take my tick out of the end date, so the booking just continues and runs and runs and runs. And I hit OK. And now you can see that booking happens every Thursday. If I double click, I confirm the time is 12 till 1. But if I go through now, you can see that it's mapped out there. So it might be that during half term, actually that booking doesn't take place. So what I do is I double click on the day and just override it. And make it unavailable. So make it unavailable and then click OK, and it just basically blocks it out so it can't happen during that time. Once we've done that, let's just see if it works. So now I'm back in the main grid. I go to Thursday the 26th, and I think it was 12 till 1. You can see that my school booking is at the top of the list. We can also manage it so it appears in a different group. It might be that it appears in a different subsection there, and that's essentially it. So now what you do is you could certainly start using that in-house straight away for phone bookings and application bookings. and then if you were to pass that Bookable entity ID to the Easy Runner support team, we'll be able to create your web page. It might be that you've got some specific text that you want to add to that particular booking. Once you've done that, you can then send it out a unique URL to whoever it may concern, and they'll be able to manage that booking process online. And that's the end of the video from start to finish.